We're talking about what inspires you. And Jade, who is it in your life and who is it in your profession that inspires you?
I think growing up, I mean, who got me into football was my brother. He always played, and he is older than me. And for me, it was like I started off watching him every weekend, and then I wanted to join my own team. So eventually, it's kind of similar to Zoe. The boys team was there. He was playing with boys, so naturally you gravitate towards boys teams. So my brother, yeah, early days started me on that, and kind of ever since then, I just had these ambitions that I wanted to go to America, and I wanted to go on a scholarship. And I think at that point, no one really ever believed it. Like my parents are quite stay at home, not too adventurous. So maybe I flipped that kind of on its side, and I was the one that's like, I'm gonna do this. So perhaps seeing those, not venture out perhaps as much as they could have done, made me want to do stuff like that more. Um, and I think now I'm older, just even this last couple of years, I'm going to throw Vicky Neal's name in there. Since I've known her, she's been a name around Cambridge that we've all known. But it wasn't until I was at Cambridge a few years ago that I actually played with her. And I think as a person, she's made me grow as a person and a player. So just, yeah, she's had her setbacks and just cracked on with it. And she still is working hard. So I think for me, seeing that really does help drive me forward as well.
And she does play with determination and with leadership as well, right?
Yeah, massively. I think she just brings out the best in people on the field and as a player. She is to the point, and I think when you first get to know Vicky, she is probably difficult, and and you're not really sure how you are around her. But once you get to know her, you realise that she does just want the best for you. And I've just seen it over the last year, 2 years. Like she's pushed me to be better. Like I said, on the field and in my own life away from football. And I just don't think you see many players with that trait anymore. So I think, yeah, massively helped me and the team, I think I'd have to say.
I think similar to what Jade said, growing up, my brother, I have an older brother, he played football, so I wanted to play football. I think from there, when I was growing up, it was just a love of the game. I just loved playing. I think I just had the energy to burn. And then when I got older, I was playing for Banbury ladies when I was 16 to when I was 18, 19. And my boyfriend used to come and watch, and he said to me, "What are you doing here? Like, you're too good to play here. You need to find a team." So he was the one that pushed me, found me the contact details at my next club. And he's kind of been there ever since. He tells me if I've had a bad game. He doesn't big me up too much, but he does tell me if I've done all right. And then, I mean, since coming to MK, I just sound like I'm stealing Jade's answers, but Vicky's been great. I think Vicky and Jade kind of took me under their wing a bit, especially since the first lockdown. They just kind of pushed me to do my best, be better. They're quite upfront. They'll tell me what I need to work on, what I've done well. And it's just, they're just kind of the enjoyment for the game as well. I've just always had kind of a passion for it, which has been driving me ever since I've started playing.
So you haven't you're inspired to play right now, and Vicky's given you that inspiration. But where would you like to inspire yourself to get to in the game of women's football?
Um, I'd like to kind of post this lockdown, come back, get my place back in the team, just play as many games as possible at this level, and see where it takes me. I know the club's got big ambitions for the future, and it is my goal to be a part of that and to play regularly and to sort of help drive the club forward as much as possible.